Homemade white chicken chili with homemade cornbread with a little bit of honey. Dinner is served. Good morning and happy October. I cannot believe we are already in the month of October, which means it is soup season. Years ago when I lived in Missouri, a good friend of mine made white chicken chili, and that was the first time I had ever had this soup before, and it was amazing. Is it a chili or a soup? I think it's kind of like the same thing, but basically white chicken chili, it's so good. And then I saw over on my sister Bonnie's Instagram, she made a reel on how she makes it. I think mine might be a little bit of a different variation. A lot of times I do a crock pot version, which I will leave down in the description below how to do that. But today I'm showing you how to do a stovetop because I think most people have a stovetop versus a crock pot. But this is a delicious meal, and I'm going to throw in my favorite cornbread recipe as well. This is one of those recipes that I usually have most things on hand. I've got some chicken broth here. I usually like to make my own chicken broth, but I ran out from my freezer, so I just am using these bouillon cubes. Some chicken, garlic, onion, beans, all the seasonings, corn, and some of the best toppings. All right, this first step is optional. Do not feel like you have to do this. I am making my own little corn tortilla strips. I have a bunch of these corn tortillas that are kind of falling apart, so they don't make great, well, I mean, look at that. I can't do a whole lot with that. So I'm just going to cut them up. They might look a little goofy, but they will be just fine for a topping. So I'm just going to cut these up into strips, spray some olive oil, salt them, and bake them in the oven at 375 for about 10 minutes. I don't have a garlic mincer, I just kind of chop it by hand. If you're completely new to cooking in the kitchen, you don't ever want to add your garlic with your onion because then you'll end up cooking your garlic longer, and you don't want overcooked garlic because then it'll have a funny taste. So you just want to cook garlic for like 1 to 2 minutes just until you can start to smell it, and then turn off the heat. I am now going to just add the chicken to the pot and cook it until it's no longer pink on the outside. While the chicken has been cooking, I was putting away a few dishes, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but every time I open the cupboard and I put certain dishes away, I think of certain people. These little dishes came from Landon's grandma. No one wanted them in the family, and I am so happy to have them. These ones look very similar, but these ones my Aunt Linda gave to me years and years ago, and I couldn't believe she gave these to me for Christmas. I thought that was so sweet of her. Other than this little plate right here that I got from a thrift store, these are the same dishes that Landon and I have had since we have been married for almost, is it 16 years? The same dishes that we have used, and I've always wanted soup bowls. Well, I finally got soup bowls, and I'm really excited because we eat a lot of soup around here, and every time I dished it up, I was like, I like these bowls because these are the bowls we've had since we were married, but it'd be really nice to have like another set of bowls in the house. We just got these from Amazon. They are from One More is the brand, and I think they're like the perfect color for fall. I'm really excited. Look how cute those are. They have like little handles. They're not too deep. I mean, you could even put a big, you know what? Oh, yep. These would be perfect even for like a big salad. We do a lot of like meals, like hearty salads. They're so cute. On the top, it almost looks like a little bit of gold, but it's actually just a little brown, darker brown along the top rim. You know you're an adult when getting dishes makes you giddy and excited. Like, I'm so excited to put soup in these tonight. Got this for all the different toppings that we'll put on top of our chili. I will have these dishes linked down in the description below. They are so cute and just neutral, and will go with absolutely everything in every season. So I've got the chicken cooked, but it is not cooked all the way through, and it will finish cooking as it boils. I am going to add my 4 cups of chicken broth, and I'm like really sad not to be using like my real chicken stock, but whatever chicken broth you have on hand will work. I cooked these Great Northern or white beans up in the Instant Pot yesterday. I'm going to reserve half a cup, but I will put the rest in there, and I'm just guessing how many is in there. My recipe didn't call for pinto beans, but I saw Bonnie put some in hers, so I grabbed a can while I was at the store today. We're gonna throw a can of pinto beans in as well. 1 to 2 cans of mild chilies. I'm going to bring this to a boil for about 20 to 25 minutes until the middle of the chicken is done being cooked, and then I will shred it. I have the reserved beans with a little bit of broth, and I am just going to puree these. I'm going to add this to the soup when it's near done, just to thicken up a little bit, and I'm actually taking it a step further, and I'm going to add some cream cheese, just like half a block of cream cheese to it, and blend it up so that it's nice and smooth. That way it's just like more creamy, and I'm just gonna let this kind of soften in this hot broth, and then I'll blend it up in a little bit.
They're hot.
Oh, yeah, don't touch.
Oh, I want to touch.
Okay, at this point you can add back as much or as little chicken as you want. I always like to reserve a little chicken and have it throughout the week for like quesadillas or little things that come up for last minute meal ideas, because I don't think I need all of this chicken in the soup. Frozen, canned, fresh, whatever corn you have. If you like corn, you can throw a little bit in there. The pureed beans with cream cheese if you want. Oh, that's good.
Cheese.
You want cream cheese?
Whoa, what are these for? What are these?
Those are dishes. Those are soup bowls.
Why?
You can put cilantro in here now, or you can wait if there are people that don't like cilantro. And no, it does not taste like soap. Whoever says cilantro tastes like soap, I don't think so. I think it's so good. All right, I am going to make the best cornbread. I have tried so many recipes for cornbread, and this is by far my favorite. It is from Susina Baialina. She's an Italian food blogger. I will link it down below to give her credit, but I need to get some buttermilk going. I had to leave the house to go pick up some kids, and so I don't have buttermilk. I'm going to pour a little bit of vinegar into my regular milk and just let this kind of curdle for a few minutes. And I will just zoom through this cornbread really quickly. Does anyone else spray their pans outside so you don't get oil all over your kitchen? This is a 9x13 stainless steel pan my mom gave to me years ago. Sorry, that airplane is so loud. I always get compliments when I take this pan places because it's so shiny and so pretty. It's a stainless steel one my mom gave to me years ago, and it's the best pan ever. I will have it literally my entire life. 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of yellow cornmeal, 1 cup of sugar. No one said this was a healthy recipe. Oh. Half teaspoon baking soda, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 2 teaspoons salt. This is my French salt from the Food Nanny store, and it's my favorite. One cup melted butter, 2½ cups buttermilk, 4 eggs room temperature, try not to overmix your batter, 30 to 35 minutes. When I say this is the best cornbread ever, this is like, it's like eating cake. I don't know what it is, but it's so soft, so moist. I would normally let it cool a little bit. Oh, but it is so good. Slap a little butter on there. Or a lot of butter. Just a little honey in there.
What the heck?
Are you excited for dinner?
No.
I'm putting honey on our cornbread. Now are you excited?
No.
Oh boy, well, Millie's not excited. And there you have it, some homemade white chicken chili with homemade cornbread with a little bit of honey. Dinner is served.